Hey guys, my name is xOctoManx and today I want to introduce my small script called Color Switcher in version 1.03. And first of all, I want to show you what Color Switcher is doing. Thing is, Color Switcher switches through all main colors in your mesh renderer component. In a given interval, you can decide how fast or how long the interval have to be, and you can use any RGB color in that switcher. And I also added a lot of new functionality and also some flexibility to to make it faster and also make it easier to use. If you haven't seen all my older videos of that, I want to give you a quick overview on what this thing is doing. First of all, we have the enable disable function or functionality, so you can enable and disable the script at any given time you like. You can trigger it, you can use it whenever you'd like to, or when you are close to it, or whatever. Next thing is I added some new ping pong function, so you can, or the colors are ping-ponging around from the back to the forth. Next is you can reverse colors, and you can that means they are going backwards only, so you can start anywhere in your switch elements or in your color list, and can from there go reverse, or can go from the first color in your list in reverse, and so on. And you can also use your current main color of your current current element, or your current material actually, and use this or the first element you're using. The next thing is you can decide how big or how small you want color switcher be, and can define the size of the of how many colors you need. You can also, which is new in 1.03, fade to the next color in the list, no matter in which direction, forward or backward, reverse or ping pong, it doesn't matter. Still can set the interval, but now what is new, you can set the interval for each color you're using, and you can set the color itself. It's going to use the RGB color RGB colors actually. So first of all, I want to show you how it works in runtime. So basically you need a 3D object. You also need the mesh renderer component. It doesn't matter how many materials are on there. You can add 3 more or 5 or 10. The only thing is you can't override black, because black is something you can tint, since it's the darkest color in the RGB panel or palette. So this is a color you can't override, or you can't I don't know, you can't use blue on black because it will stay black. Okay, I'll show you the my first small prefab here, which is the old fire truck. You maybe have seen this one, and I have a setup of 2 scripts over here. One is boss are the same, boss Serenes over here, but I begin with another element in the list. Boss are just going forward, going over, and boss have the same colors and the same interval. So white is first color, which is element 0, and blue is the element 1, which is the second color, and same as here, same setup. The only thing is I start with another element, which is blue on this one, and I will start with white again, because the begin element over here is 0. This is only settable currently in the start, or it's working in the start function, so it only loads once and then it's going to run. Okay, let's check this one out. Now you can see the colors are switching between white and blue and going forward the whole time. So I can also say I want to going backwards, but you couldn't see it here. It wouldn't make any difference. But I can just easily say, okay, come here and fade between those colors, so I have more it might be a bit smoother instead of just making it on and off. And how is this working is it fades to the next color, so it saves this color here when it's starting from the white one and fades into the blue. Blue is fading backwards, so into the white one, and so we have a full fading screen. And that's how it looks. Pretty smooth, and it's using the interval we were giving it. So this is one of the new functions in the fading. Actually, I want to show you some other prefabs I was showing before. That small street arrow here, you can do the same as I have done with the terrains. Any element over here has its own color switcher script, so all have the same setup except which element they're using in the start or at start. So this one, the first arrow here is starting at element 4, so it's here. Next is starting at 3, 2, and 1, and same for the others. So when this one is going forward, that arrow, then it starts at element 4, and the next one will be element 0. So one interval later, which is 0.3 or so, 0.3 seconds, it will be orange, and it's going forward and do the rest. So it's going backwards to the gray one, so you have a big interval here. You can also do it in any way you like. You also only need 2 colors, but you have to increase the interval to 1.2 seconds. I will show you that one later, I think. Oh no, it's maybe it shouldn't work, so you would need to change the first interval too, but you get the idea when I start this one. So that arrows are just switching from the left to the right, so they show the direction, and you just use one and the same setup. So you set up all in one, and just for each element you have to, or for each object actually, you have to change the begin with element number or integer. So you can also use a fade one if you want to fade them out, but I think that is more than enough that I showed you on this one. I want to show you another one with my working sign over here. Just place it, which has a fading again inside. So you can see pretty quick that the colors are fading from, sometimes it might lag a bit in the beginning, but it's not the script, it's my computer. So as you can see, it fades from yellow to red and back to yellow. One thing I can show you with that arrow thing here, I select them all and use reverse, so you can see that they are also working reversed. As you can see, now it's going from the right to the left. The same setup, just using reverse. That means it starts at the given element and go backwards instead of forward. So this one is working too. Same as if I have another color here or another material. Let me show you with green. This might look better. So you can see that basically the material has a green color, and I want to use the first element, I want to be at green instead of yellow. I don't know why, but I will, and it will start with green and uses this one instead of the yellow one, as it has done before. Pretty much, pretty simple, pretty easy, and working, super great, I would say. So can disable and enable that one also in runtime whenever you like and whenever you need to. Let me show you ping pong. I'm just fast create a small cube here, and Now you can see how it looks when you firstly set this one up. You just take the script and drag it onto your component here on your inspector to have it on the cube directly. So you can say, okay, I want it to be enabled. I want it to use ping pong. You can set this one up whenever you like, but make sure that you have at least 2 colors in the list. I'm going to use 4, starting with black. You can also set the first one as whatever. Let me take yellow maybe, and can also set the interval so the next ones will get the same color in the same interval. And you want to, I don't know, maybe fade one color here and one color there. So now when I say okay, I want 2, so I can just increase or change the colors here. Want this one not to fade. Next one, maybe some green, not fading too. You can also change the interval over here to 1 second. All those intervals are in seconds, so I can do whatever you like. Fading in a small amount doesn't really make sense because you wouldn't see it anyway, so maybe if you want to fade, use some bigger numbers. So yeah, really see what's doing. And another one, maybe to red. I think I will show you this one first so you can see ping pong. We will start at element 0, so that means yellow is the first one, blue is the next one, because we are not going reversed. I can also show you reverse afterwards once again. So once started, we starting with yellow, then it's going to be black, then green, then red. It's waiting the interval of 2 seconds and going backwards to green, blue, yellow, and so on and so forth. So it will not start in the beginning after being at element 3, so it will go backwards. And this is also working with fading, so I can say, okay, I want to fade yellow into blue. Blue needs to be switched, and I want red to be faded into green after going backwards. And I want to go reversed. Maybe, oh no, not reversed yet. So let's start. Yellow will fade to blue, switch to green, switch to red, red fades to green back, goes switch, and so on. You see the what's doing. So fade to green, switch to blue, switch to yellow, fades to blue, and so on and so forth. This is ping pong, and this is working pretty good also. Let me show you reverse and start at another element. Maybe we start at element 3. You can also type in 4, so it will, if you are bigger than the current elements inside, it will choose automatically the last one in the list. No matter if you type in 100 here, by default, it's going to set the last element in the list. Even if you do it smaller than 0, it will set it to 0. So you shouldn't be able to hack around there. Not like that. And we are going to reverse. We don't ping pong, we just go reversed. So we start at element 3, which is red in this case. So we will fade into green from red, fade into green, switch to blue, switch to switch to yellow, switch to red then, and so on. So it will do the old one without the ping pong and that's all what is color switcher doing. So you can use it however you like. You can plant in some any color you want, and can switch through them and can fade through them, can use any interval in seconds, can reverse, can use ping pong, and can also enable and disable whenever you like. So we have it green, I disable it right now, and when I enable it again, I automatically go forward into the next element. So you can pause it, which is pretty cool, I think. So, and so far and so forth. can script whatever you like. You can do it however you want. And yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope Color Switcher might be something interesting for you. And the asset still is not available in Unity Asset Store, but once it's there, I will send a link or post a link, and the next version will contain a bit better GUI, I would say, because if you have 10 or 15 or 20 colors in the list, it might be a bit tricky to handle, because you have to, like that, you just need to to open any element, which can be a bit confusing and also is not the smartest thing here. So in the next version, I think I will just work a bit on the inspector GUI, so it's way more I don't know how I should say, just it will be have a better overview actually, and you can easier work around with everything in that. So that's it from me and for now. If you like that, just give me a comment. Also check the forum on unity3d.com. There will be a thread, or there is a thread already, and if you don't like to write in the forum, you might want to give a comment in down below in the here on YouTube. Okay, that's it. See ya. Bye bye.